buddy. Top of the morning to you. How's it going out there?
Oh, shit. Man, I'm just bullshit, man. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to ConsciousByNature, where we talk about it because we live it and we understand it because we've been there before. Money Mac, the Pretty Boys champ. To my left, the scholar, Dylann Morr.
Peace, peace, peace.
The infamous one.
Yes, sir.
To my right, the genius, Tyson Porter.
What's good?
Area 51.
Indeed.
Man, I just was joking, man. How y'all doing out there, man? Good to see everybody, man. Glad y'all tuned in with us today, man. Representing. You know what I'm saying? After that little conversation last week, man. Representing. Always representing.
No doubt.
So, what's going on, gentlemen?
Man, it's a good week, man. How y'all guys feel, man?
Feel good, man.
Yeah.
As I say, man, 6 feet above is always better than 6 feet below.
No doubt.
Without question. Shit been hard for a pimp out here lately, man. But
that's it.
Shit is looking up.
That's it, man.
Indeed.
What y'all think about that Pinkalicious Podcast?
Man, Pinkalicious, boy. That thing, we told you, you got to be grown and sexy to get that content.
Hey, man, make sure you tune in Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Yeah. These ladies are on fire. Miss Linda D, she is hot right now, man. Yeah. Some of the topics and content, you know, is a lot for me to handle. So, like, y'all should enjoy yourself, ladies, man. Tune in to that. Check that out. That's something for y'all.
Fellas, check it out, too.
Absolutely.
Hey.
You're going to learn a lot.
Get on there.
Listen to these ladies, man. They're giving you the gospel.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. They are giving you the gospel of the women of today's age.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Ooh, all right. You know my mantra. Hey, man, for real, we going okay, let's get into our first topic, man. Go into it, man. What we got, 51?
Man, now, we told y'all a few weeks back, we had the conversation, P.J. Washington, Brittany Renner. We told you, man, be careful. Don't mess with these IG models. They're on another level right now. They're trying to secure the bag. And what do we have now? LaMelo Ball. Did we not bring his name up
You did.
in that episode? I said, LaMelo Ball, watch yourself. Anna Montana's coming for you. LaMelo Ball, look at what just happened. Don't do it to yourself.
What he doing?
Oh, he got the Pippin chick, right? Or
Anna Montana.
Oh, Anna Montana.
32 years old.
Who is it? Hannah?
Anna
Who
Montana.
is Anna
She is
Montana?
cold as well. These women are all fucking beautiful. Just
Stay
no
off
doubt about it.
the IG chicks,
But
bro.
listen, stay up off that, man. Stay up off that.
They just hitting licks on
Come
y'all.
on, man.
They can't.
And sure as shit.
Man.
Allegedly, she is now pregnant with his seed.
You're never going to meet a nice woman, especially in basketball. You're not going to find nobody like I found your mom or my mom and dad. Because here's the thing. If you're in this profession, which you got all this fame and notoriety, how are you going to meet a good girl? You're not, because what you're going to meet her in the restaurant where you eat, or you're going to go to a club where you dance, or you're going to meet her at the arena. So I hate to tell you, you're going to meet a hoe. Just how it goes, son. And then you got to wonder, then the first thing they're going to say, oh, I didn't know you did that, man, with the Googling and all this. Oh, yes, they do. They know about you before you even get there. So, son, that's the bad part of the life you're going to get, is you're never going to meet a good woman. And by the time you do, let's say you get 30, and then you meet a woman and she's 30. You got to wonder why she by herself at 30. So there's something that's dangerous, no matter how good they look.
God damn it.
Man. Man, go ahead.
Man, you might have been fucking reading the crystal ball the way you called that last week. I'm going to tell you right now.
That boy is good.
Young brothers with money, athletes, musicians, whatever the hell, man, you got to stay away from these gold digging ass bras, okay? And I'm calling them that because they out to get you. That's it. It's hard to find somebody to trust who ain't been with you before your money. You know what I'm saying? And y'all going out here not even strapping up right and getting these chicks pregnant. Learn how to handle your business, but be careful about your bread. That's one thing. Straight up and down.
Absolutely.
Because I did see the chick Brittany talking about how stupid they are. She said they all out here fucking unprotected anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, learn how not to have a baby, for real.
Man, speaking on Brittany real quick, you know she's talking to Kevin Gates. Like, God, they just moved. I thought Kevin Gates was married. Maybe I'm tripping. I thought he was married.
I thought he was,
man,
too.
they just moved to the next one who got the bread. Damn.
What's that, champ?
The problem with the world is these bitches, man. So for me, it's just like, it's real simple, man. She knocked up. She got him dragged in the gang. You know, if you're going to rent these women, because basically that's all you're doing is, if you're going to rent these women, please don't, make sure you don't get caught up with a lifelong investment. Okay, if you're just renting, go ahead and rent them, man. Matter of fact, all you young brothers should watch Conscious by Nature, man, for real. Watch the show, man. Understand what's going on. If you're going to rent them. But what you can't do is end up with a lifelong investment if you're going to rent them. If they rental property, then treat it as a rental property, and 6 months, a year, move out your rental property into a different property. But don't get caught up with buying this rental property and it ain't worth shit. And then next thing you know, 15 years later, it's worth less than what you paid for it, 10 times less. So, yeah, man, just don't get caught up with yourself in rental properties and having to buy shit.
You know, beyond even being an athlete and having mad money, this has been the situation for a lot of brothers for a long time. Getting with some chick, you know, not knowing how to take care of your business and having mad babies, man. Like, watch yourself.
But you got to understand, it ain't just the women. See, I've been in conversations with dumb ass men.
No doubt.
Where we're in a conversation and the man gonna say something to me like, damn, that girl bad, man. I'm gonna put a baby in her.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Right.
And I'm thinking like, look, okay, I understand that she bad, but your first thought is, you gonna put a baby in her? Like, so when they turn around and do this shit and break these niggas off for the money, and you know you just renting these women, then like this is your fault.
No doubt.
Facts.
Absolutely, man. Your seed is the most important thing you got. And you got to protect it with everything that you got. And you can't be putting that shit into some old, dusty, dirty-ass broad.
Man, listen.
I don't care how good they look. They look great. Listen, they beautiful. No doubt about it. That's how they getting you. But, man, protect your seed.
Man, I had a homie long time ago. Had 10 kids.
Damn.
He still got 10 kids.
No doubt. 10
That-
kids. I'm 18. He every bit of 30-something. I'm young. He working overtime. He doing cars, selling clothes, because you know they eating your checkup. And I remember I asked him, like, man, I was like, fam, you know they make condoms. How you got 10 kids? He's like, man, I just like the way it feels. I was like, oh, you must like getting your money took from you every
Come on,
week.
man.
Like, man, don't be stupid.
That's it.
That's it. When now you got bread, LaMelo, PJ, whoever the hell y'all are, you see the pretty chick on there, fine. But don't be dumb, man.
Fly her in, fly her out.
Straight up, just like that.
Period. All right, man, we gonna move on, man. Scholar, holla at me.
So, you know, when we bring y'all the news, it ain't good news half the time, all right? But we trying to give y'all a good perspective to make you think. I am happy to hear about this one right here, and I got a couple today. Elijah McClain, rest in peace to him. Young brother was killed in custody by police back in 2019. If you don't know his story, you know he was an introverted young man. He had a face mask on because he wore like half a face mask. It was just really early pre-COVID, but that's just, he was really introverted. Police pulled him over, said he looked suspicious. Mistreated this young man. The whole time he's like apologizing, saying, what did I do? I don't hurt anybody. I wouldn't hurt a fly. And they proceed to put what is now an illegal chokehold on him twice. Well over 15 minutes while this young man is apologizing to the police that are treating him and mistreating him. He passes out, wakes up, and they apply, like I said, the second chokehold. Then the paramedics come, and they aren't doing anything, and then they sedate this young man. He only weighed 140 pounds, and if you see how they were treating him, you would think this is a 300-pound football player they're doing to this young man. And the drug is up to sedate somebody that's 190 pounds, so he winds up passing away. And now it is 2021, and now they're just charging these 3 officers and 2 paramedics in his death.
We're here today because Elijah McClain is not here, and he should be.
Police had gotten a call about a suspicious man wearing a mask.
I am an introvert.
They restrained him with a carotid hold, and paramedics injected him with a powerful sedative, ketamine.
I can't breathe correctly because...
Now, a 32-count indictment. 2 officers, a former officer, and 2 paramedics each face a count of manslaughter and criminally negligent homicide. 4 of the 5 also face assault charges. McClain's family described him as a kind introvert who played his violin to comfort cats at an animal shelter. They say he often wore a mask to keep warm because of a blood condition.
This is a loud and resounding statement that nobody is above the law.
Right after his death in August of 2019, prosecutors did not charge anyone.
Say his name.
For these protesters, but the case drew renewed attention last year following the murder of George Floyd. Some of McClain's last words, "I'm just different," became a rallying cry. Calling that response a hysterical overreaction, today the Aurora Police Union said our officers did nothing wrong. Sadly, Mr. McClain died due to a combination of exertion due to his decision to violently resist arrest and a pre-existing heart condition. But McClain's father wept as he heard the news.
It just means a lot that the people will be held accountable for what they did. And I know my son will be smiling.
So I'm happy to see them being charged, but I hate the fact that it took so much time for this young man's killers to be charged.
You know what, man? You have COVID, weather issues, hurricanes all over the place. But one thing that just don't stop is police brutality, man.
Yeah.
It don't matter what year, month, it don't fucking matter. It's happening damn near all the time.
Yeah.
Here's another case of a young brother losing his life over some crazy shit, man. Come on, man.
Sometimes I just feel like, man, y'all just don't get it, man. I just don't think y'all understand how hard it is to wake up every day and actually be a heterosexual black man in America. I don't think y'all really get it. I don't think you really understand what we go through every day, man. Like, just on a regular basis when we get up and we walk out the house, man. How much bullshit we deal with from the goddamn front door to the car, from the car in the driveway, in the car. We get to the gas station to pump gas. We got to deal with some racist or some bullshit there. Like, you don't even understand every stop of the day, every day, we got to deal with some bullshit. Like, and I'm not making this shit up. It's always something. You can ask any black man that's trying to walk the straight and narrow and trying to be a good man. Every single fucking day of the minute, man. Once you come across people, you got to deal with some bullshit, man. Like, this shit, man. Y'all.
Man. No, I mean, like what Money's saying, and that's real. Every morning that I wake up, I'm like, all right, get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? Pray to whoever you pray to. And say, hey, man, just give me safe travel and mercies and let me get back home in one piece.
Right. And that's the prayer that I have for my children, for my wife, for my parents, because, as black people, we just, you do right. And it doesn't matter. I mean, this young man, 23 years old, he was a massage therapist degree he had. Used to go and visit animals and children at the shelter and play his violin. Like, there was no more of an innocent, bright, sweet soul than this young man. And they extinguished his life like it was nothing. And when you watch the body cam footage of it, it was a joke to them.
Funny.
They took his life.
Yeah.
And it took 2 years just for them to be charged.
Just to be charged. I mean, we still got to go to trial and look for a conviction and do all this 2 years just to bring them up on charges. So they just been walking around, hanging out, free, going on vacation, just chilling, you know what I mean, laughing and yucking it up at the barbecues and shit. You did this young man 140 pounds like a rag doll.
And you wonder why we talk about the pain and the trauma that us as brown and black people face and feel.
All right, man. We out of there, man. Because I'm about to go nuts right now. 51, talk to me.
Yeah, man. So we have another sad situation with an IG model, man. I guess she was one of the first models that kind of jumped onto the scene. Mercedes Morr. Now, I'm not up on her like that. You know what I'm saying? But apparently she was one of the top ones early on, whatever. But, man, yeah, she was found dead in a Texas, I don't want to say hotel or something like that, or apartment complex. Found dead with, I guess, the dude that she was trying to get some work with.
The details still murky as to what led up to the horrific murder of 33-year-old Janae Gagnier, known as Miss Mercedes Morr on social media, with a following of 2.6 million.
We want to find out why her, why him.
The body of the woman was discovered Sunday afternoon inside her apartment at the Cortland Sugarland complex. According to the medical examiner, she died of strangulation and traumatic concussion in what police are investigating as a murder-suicide. A second body also found. Richmond police say it belongs to this man, 34-year-old Kevin Accordo, who died by suicide caused by multiple sharp force trauma.
We found her in her apartment doing a welfare check. People haven't heard from her in a couple days.
It was the woman's family that called police asking for a welfare check on Sunday. Gagnier's father was with officers when they made the gruesome discovery.
People were asking about the relationship between her and the suspect. And at this time, we are doing some investigating on social media to determine if there is an exact cause.
Dude ended up killing her. And ladies, listen, you want to be in that IG space and you want to put yourself out there to get this bread, you might get your life taken. And that's exactly what happened to this woman.
So she was trying to use this man for money, or?
Apparently, yeah, this is, use a man for money, sex play or some, whatever they do. And something went left. Maybe he wanted to do some and she was like, nah. And he was like, well, then nah for you. You up out.
I don't feel for the women or men who use social media to take advantage of someone else. I don't. But at the same time, I see what the whole Instagram, OnlyFans, all of those things have done to make it so easy to make money. They'll pay you for your looks. Just come stand here. I'll pay you this. I'll fly you out. Sex, whatever. And then you don't see the darker side of that. What you're doing can turn into prostitution, can turn into you owing somebody, can turn into an abusive relationship, can turn into death. And the younger minds is what I'm focused on. When they see that and they see, oh, it's easy money. All I got to do is be on camera this long or go here and I'll make $1,000 real quick. It's turning into something really, really bad. You know what I'm saying? My man Pimp C, said the pimping went to the internet and he wasn't wrong. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really be careful. Really.
Sad story, man. I don't really know the details behind it. Just for a young woman to get her life taken by some bullshit because a man show up and think he's entitled or owes something, man. I don't know. Or, maybe she was promised something and I don't see where I'm supposed to meet up with you. We're in a place together and it just don't work out. And murder, you know what I mean? And then I kill myself, suicide.
Yeah, man.
So, what abusive, obsessive. You know what I mean? This is along the lines of how long has this man been stalking her?
Exactly.
Like you know that like all this stuff is starting to play into my mind because you know we talk about these Instagram models, but I can't blame a grown 32-year-old woman or however old she is because she's old. She's a grown woman, so if she wants to fly out and this is how she gets paid and makes her money or whatever, like I just don't see where a man is entitled to just murder this woman, especially if he catfished her and brought her there under false pretenses or something.
Well, no, I think that he went to her.
Holy smokes.
I think this brother, what they said, allegedly he drove like some type 16 hours to get to her.
Oh, he was pissed. Okay,
so, you know, if you go somewhere and the transaction goes left, he went left, right? And apparently this cat had no prior incidents, clean record.
Damn.
So I'm like, whoa, what?
Oh, she raised that ticket on him.
Wow,
okay.
Man. Well, obviously, mentally, he still wasn't that stable.
No, because you're driving to go see this woman 16 hours. So how mentally stable are you?
Right.
But to kill yourself?
I mean,
I can see. I mean, you already crazy enough to kill her.
Right. And plus, you know what? We're not getting into that detail.
No. What's up?
I was just thinking, like, why would you kill yourself? You just met this girl one time. You drove 16 hours. Just drive 16 hours back. You might get away with it.
Man.
That's just what
okay. I'm glad I stopped you because that makes sense. I mean, you know,
you know what I'm saying.
He was a little crazy already. And then when we talking about social media, right? Like, you don't really know what you getting. You could meet somebody one day. It could have been a week ago, and it's like, oh yeah, come to my house.
Yeah,
the motherfucking nut you bringing over there, like.
All right, man. We up out of there, man. We up out of there. Condolences to the family.
Yeah, man. It's not. It's crazy.
Scholar, holla at me.
So, Dylann Roof. Glad about this one. So, Dylann Roof was convicted and sentenced to death for the 2017 murder of the non-parishioners of the South Carolina church. You know, he was coming in. They said he had been coming in for a week or more for Bible study with the pastor and 8 other members, and they would pray with him. And one day, immediately during prayer, he pulls out his assault rifle and murders all 9 people in the church. As we know, once the police arrived, they came and grabbed him and took him for a burger afterwards. And since then, he's been in prison in custody awaiting his sentencing and trial.
Dylann Roof's conviction and death sentence for the 2015 racist killings of 9 members of Emmanuel AME Church in Charleston, South Carolina, is being upheld. The 4th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals in Richmond made the ruling this afternoon. In 2017, Roof became the first person in the U.S. sentenced to death for a federal hate crime. Authorities say he opened fire during prayer at the end of a Bible study. He was 21 at the time. In his appeal, Roof's attorneys argued that he was wrongly allowed to represent himself during sentencing. However, the 4th Circuit found the trial judge did not commit an error when he found Roof was competent to stand trial.
So, they have sentenced him to death, and I couldn't be more happy for that because I'm more of an eye for an eye at this point, especially when those people brought you in showing you nothing but love. And you being an undercover white supremacist, an extremist, use that to come in and kill these people. If you really just hated them, why didn't you just do it up front? But you had to get them to trust you first. You was a coward. You deserve your death.
You know what? Had to get them to trust him first. That's their history.
How about it?
It's what they do. Back to the Indians, Pilgrims.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I'm sure that may even have been us.
Absolutely. You know, but the one situation of course the loss of life is terrible.
Yes.
And he took those good people's lives. That's horrible. But the fact that they stopped and got this man a burger still irks me in a way that I can't fully explain. You know, you killed 9 people or whatever it was, and You know, I know that you're probably exhausted. We're going to go ahead and get you a Whopper with cheese. That shit is beyond. These people are devils, man. Some fucking diabolical devils out here. And they won't stop till they get enough. You know, so I'm happy that he's getting his life snuffed.
Yeah.
But it should be in the same fashion.
No doubt. I mean, you can be mistakenly taken by police and they don't treat you with as much grace as they did to a man who killed 9 people at a church in cold blood. But they'll choke out Elijah McClain, apologizing, never hurt anybody, mistaken on the call. Do you know what this dude was doing in prison? He was so far gone because he did believe he did the right thing by killing them as a white supremacist. He said that he believed that white supremacist extremist groups were going to save him from prison and break him out. They said he frequently spoke and talked about ideology and the way that they were going to bust him out of prison. And he continued to be a racist. And you can continue to be a racist till your dying day.
I ain't really spoke on this. I'm just going to leave y'all with this one before we head to break. I really wonder, when they went to get this Whopper and this sandwich, what was the conversation with the police and this young man? Were they asking him, so how did it feel to go get those niggers, huh? How did it, like, I just need to know, because if you could go take this man for a joyride, I wonder how chummy and buddy were you? Were you like white supremacists too? Like applauding him for his service to the duty of whatever the hell y'all call it, the higher power, that which is them, white power, whatever they want to call it. Was it one of those plays? Because that's all I can think of when you talk about how you can ride with this young man and get him a sandwich and just pretty much applaud him for murdering 9 innocent people in cold blood. Whew, that was a lot. We're going to take a break on that one, man, and we'll be back at Conscious by Nature here in a minute.
Hey guys, this is Chris Crum, owner of Strand Cafe. I'm here to talk to you about a new app called Hair Drop, where you can get your products delivered to you within an hour. On Get Hair Drop on Instagram, and make sure you guys download the app today.
What up, though? We back. Yo, hey, man, for real, shout out to Maurice Womack, the Hair Drops app, man. That boy doing his thing here in the community, man. Wow. Appreciate you coming on the show, gracing us with that. Like I said, ever since you been on, man, we're going through, stepping up the motions around here. So, man, shout out to you doing big things here in Columbus, representing that 330 Youngstown.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man. Talk to me.
Hey, Bishop Sycamore High School.
Oh, shit. I've been waiting for this one.
Okay. So, we don't even know where the fuck Bishop Sycamore High School is.
And you know, I call high school football in the Columbus area.
Man.
Never heard. Go ahead.
So they had a football game on ESPN against IMG Academy. Mm-hmm. We all know that is the #1 academy for football players in high school in the world. So they have a televised football game against Bishop Sycamore High School, and they get blown out 58-0, and no one knows where the hell it's at. Where the players came from, if it's an actual school, or anything. When you listen to ESPN commentators, they say that they tried to reach out and vet the school, and they had no way of doing so. The news in our area, they reached out and they found 3 or 4 different locations where they're supposed to be held, and none of them exist.
In its paperwork filed with the Ohio Department of Education ahead of the 2020-2021 school year, Bishop Sycamore reports an enrollment of 3 students. It says those students go to class from 7:10 a.m. to 3:05 p.m. at 303 South Grant Avenue, which also happens to be Franklin University's library. I asked the university if it ever had a relationship with Bishop Sycamore. School officials did reach out to us to look into leasing space, a spokesperson told me in an email. However, no contract was ever signed. Franklin even sent this letter to school director Andre Peterson in 2020, saying it was no longer interested in having a relationship with him after learning the high school was using the Franklin address on official paperwork. The paperwork also describes a partnership with 2 organizations, Advancing Science Worldwide and the Innovation Science and Education Foundation. Advancing Science Worldwide is a small nonprofit based in Arizona. It primarily supports schools in Africa. Advancing Science Worldwide, Inc. never had any partnership with the school called Bishop Sycamore, and we never provided them any educational materials, the nonprofit's president, Rithvik Masuku, told me in an email. But his organization did have a fiscal sponsorship agreement with the Innovation Science and Education Foundation. That, Masuku said, ended after ISE didn't send in its required paperwork. Masuku sent this letter of termination to 2 addresses provided by ISE. He said the letter was returned from the first, this office building in Easton, where I found no listing for ISE or Bishop Sycamore, and the second address was this house in Blacklick. No one answered the door there. An internet search returns no results for ISE, but the Franklin University letter links it to Andre Peterson.
Excuse me. If you're going on ESPN and I am unable to vet you, why would I let you on ESPN? Genius.
Man, shame on ESPN. You're out there doing some lazy ass work over there and a nationwide leader in sports. God damn, you don't even. What type of vetting are y'all doing? None. Bruh. Jesus.
Oh shit!
How can you call it vetting when you don't even have an address or actual person to talk to?
Right. Who let them in the game?
Man,
that like who? Somebody from Bishop Sycamore made the call. And somebody gave somebody the green light. Now, I need to know where the pipeline is, and I need to know some names because somebody got paid.
No doubt.
Like, there is no way that Bishop Sycamore, listen, I just called Bishop Hartley Canal Winchester last night. Last week, I called Reynoldsburg Wayne, okay? I call high school football games broadcast from the press box. I don't know Bishop Sycamore. Okay? Stop playing with me right now. So, and allegedly, because you know I was in the press box last night. So, that we were talking. Where is this school located? Apparently, they're an all online school. They were staying in hotels because they told the kids that the dorms were not finished yet. So the hotel was calling the parents, and the parents were like, we are not responsible for that. And then allegedly, this is just allegedly, they played a game on Friday
against
football, and then turned around and Sunday and played against IMG.
Can't do that, man.
This is high school football.
Yes, against regulations.
Wow. And these are these adults? These are
high school
adults? I know it's a high school, but were these high school kids or were these like 21, 22-year-olds? Do we know how old these?
We have no definite information on the school. Okay. We have no rosters. Okay.
I mean, Ohio High School Athletic Association
doesn't know anything about it.
That says they're not affiliated with them.
They're not. They're supposedly a school based in Ohio plays in a Texas Christian conference.
Interesting.
This is all I couldn't wait for this. You know I love football. This is right up my alley.
So you do all that trickeration to get your ass smacked 58 to nothing.
You do all that chickeration to get your ass paid.
Well, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. You don't get your bread, but you still got your ass whooped.
But you already know you're gonna get your ass whooped.
Oh, that's true.
You're pulling this shit and backing out. Like Bishop Sycamore already knows that this shit was gonna hit the fan. They clipping all loose ends right now. That's why can't nobody get no information on them. They already knew what was happening. They gonna go on ESPN, get this check, clip these loose ends, and next year we're gonna be Sycamore Bishop.
Wow. Dude, this is worse than fixing a fight. Because at least when you fix a fight, you know who the fighters are. One of the fighters has some kind of pedigree of some kind, but there is
Lamar Woodley.
Oh, Tyron Woodley.
Yeah, that's his name. We don't remember the suckers over here. Okay,
man, come on.
Hey, Tyron Woodley. UFC, MMA. Yes, you got beat by that white boy. Oh my god. Now, I was talking to somebody else before that fight, and I was like, "Well, the kid Paul has been fighting, but." You can't lose to that.
Nah, here's another situation where
he took a fall.
Take this fall. Make me look good.
You can't just get anybody in there to fight that Paul. Like the other one, he fought Mayweather. We knew he was gonna lose, but that was a payday. Okay, we all know that's a payday. If this man loses his O, then you lose your major payday.
That's it.
Because people are paying to watch him lose.
Yep.
So once he loses, he's going to lose that nostalgia. Once you lose the nostalgia, no one cares. So everyone's paying to see you lose and get whooped. That's why you get Tyron. My bad.
Tyron Woodley.
I know y'all cats like this cat, man. He's one of the top UFC fighters. Some of y'all cats love him. Like, money, man. You can't. He was a champion, man. You were a champ. You can't disrespect him. You right. Tyron Woodley, but your ass went out there and took a dive, like on some real shit, and you didn't even take a good one.
They said he asked for a rematch. They said he asked for a rematch
to take another dive. He want more money. He how many kids he got?
I don't know.
Okay, terrible. We moving on from that, man. Bishop Sycamore, man. God damn, man.
Why y'all here lying, man? That payday was good. I know it had to be.
But they have to get the bread back.
No, they don't. How? No. Who's gonna give it back?
But you're right. They don't exist.
Find them.
They don't exist.
That's what I'm saying. Find them. Who's giving the bread back?
Somebody.
This
is a crazy story, man. I'm glad we covered it.
You know what it reminds me of? Like, there's been so many people who know how those Ponzi schemes work.
Yeah.
And people put all that money into it and they believe, and then that one day that person just disappeared. And he got all the money invested.
Facts. You know what? You guys are right.
Yeah, let's go. We're going. Where we going?
Man, Lil Nas X.
Oh, shit,
man, seems to just pop up every now and then, and he's back at it again.
From shit that I like talking about to shit that I don't like talking. Okay.
Apparently, pulled up in a magazine cover or whatever the fuck, pregnant. And I'm like, come on, man. Do you have no shame in your game? You just fuck it. I'm going to sell all the way out. Huh. Man, this cat, man.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he continues to and I have no problem with the fact that you are homosexual. I do have a problem with how you force it on me. And I try to read more into it. So now you're homosexual. You're a man having a baby. You're saying the baby is your album. That was his symbolism. But we know your true meanings behind things. Like, come the fuck on, dude. Like, your music is trash. You got one song, Old Town Road. That's what made you famous. That's the song the kids like. And now you on this completely twisted ass shit, bruh. Man, I don't even want you on my television because I don't want my kids to see you. Like, I don't. You're a fucking fool. You're a joke. And you have sold out completely. You could have been a homosexual man and been fine with that and came out and everything, but now you just like.
So he's having a baby? No. Oh, I thought he was a devil worshiper.
He's that too.
Oh.
See?
This is a lot for me. Okay, all this is a lot for me to take in. I'm so I guess old school, dinosaurish, traditional. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that album cover was just, I was like, what is this?
like attention getters, like people who try too hard for attention. That's what this is.
I hate people like that, man. Like,
man, if you got quality music or just quality whatever, you don't have to do that silly fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? But like you just let the talent and the music or whatever speak for itself.
Nah, but and I hear you, but that's not it anymore. That is not it anymore. Right. Quality does not sell as much as it should. Quality, after a long-standing time, is appreciated. You know what I mean? People will go back and buy your stuff. They will go back and reappreciate it. But in the time that is present, quality is not appreciated. You know what I mean? So like the gimmicks and the schemes and everything that's flamboyant and flashy and to the front page and shit, that's the shit that gets the attention. That's the shit that gets the laugh. That's the bullshit that entertains people and shit. The genuine, real shit don't really get to shine through until it stands the test of time. So like truths, honesty, purity, shit like that stand the test of time. People that get to know who you are over time by what you stand for. Like, do you show up? Are you dependable? Like, can they count on you? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is not well received at the time that is present. But over the test of time, 4-5 years, consistency is often looked upon as greatness. So just stay consistent with your shit and expect your greatness to shine through people.
Facts.
Where we going?
I think we going to your D over there. Got some stuff.
So you know what? Just like that's a perfect segue. So we talk about things today being shock value. That's what gets you there. So we got a black business owner who makes ties.
What's wrong with that?
His niche is making ties that are shaped like nooses.
Nigga, what?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Hey, Philip Bufford. That's why I'll never wear ties. You always ask me, say, champ, what's up with the tie? I say, yo, I don't like nooses.
Get out of here, man. Hey, I'm with a nice tie. You know what I mean? But not one that's shaped like a noose.
They all shaped like nooses.
See, that's shock value, right? People see that, oh, I want to be different. It's flashy. It's different. It's representing a noose around your neck, nigga.
Come on, man.
You know, as I got more and more conscious, it got hard for me to wear a chain on my neck because I was like, man, that's representing a chain around my neck.
Yeah, I like that
nigga.
symbolized. I like that what that symbolized. That symbolized struggle, praying, greatness.
Right.
I can overcome. Put that chain around my neck. But I'm not rocking that noose. That signal death. Kick the chair away. Burn me, skin me. Yeah, that's not the representation I'm looking for, okay?
Because we use our what was meant to be degrading sometimes and turn it into some real shit. That's why we can say nigga.
That's why we can say nigga. Okay. And they hate it.
That's really why. We still don't have to say it, but it's like, yeah, I can say nigga.
And I want to say it just because I know how you really feel about it.
But a tie shaped like a noose. I mean, it's braided and everything.
Yeah, shame on these individuals, black owners or whatever, who created this. What was y'all thinking? Y'all thought this would be a good look. Like, it goes back to what you were saying. It's shock value, you know what I'm saying? And the fuckery. Man, come on, man. That's not it. That's definitely not it. And who's buying that? Who rocking that?
All the brothers that hang out with all the other brothers that hang out with the other brothers. And these brothers want to be different, so they just going to be different. And I'm going to just leave it at that, brother.
Man, damn.
Oh my God, that's wild. I kind of want to move on, but I kind of just want to just linger with the ties for a hot second, man, because it's just something that is just incredibly degrading.
Yeah, man.
And as a black man, why would you even? I almost cussed. Why would you even consider putting this on? And as a white man,
oh no.
Listen, you rock that bad boy. Let me tell you something right now, man. You rock an all black Noose talking about this represent my ancestor. Man, listen. I don't understand what the purpose of this tie is. Does it represent the struggle what we used to do? Because like I was saying, the chains represent that, but the noose only represents one thing. That represents getting hung.
Yep.
Like that's exactly what that represents. Facts. Like Facts. that has no other representation other than death is on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you think about it, like even past us, like damn, like suicide, bruh. Suicide. Which something that is not even minimized to just black folks. People, like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not supporting you.
Right. There's nothing positive in that symbolism and creating that type of tie. There's nothing positive that you could say, well, this is because of this.
Oh, I would love to hear his dumbass answer.
It ties easy. That's his dumbass answer. Let's move on.
Man, so, hey, listen. Oh,
shit.
Last week we talked about washing your ass and all kinds of craziness, man. Check this though. Lady up in looked like T-Mobile. You know what I'm saying? T-Mobile. got a little wide ass to her, right?
Whoa.
She just, surveying the lay of the land of T-Mobile, just looking at some phones or whatever, start to dig into her ass. I said dig into her ass.
Nigga, what?
Bruh.
Oh my God!
Jesus Christ!
Oh hell no!
In the store?
In the store. Now, unbeknownst to her, somebody is videotaping. So she's digging in her ass and then goes to sniff.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Her fucking fingers.
I wanted to ask, but I wanted to wait till you finish the story. I fucking knew it.
Scratch and sniff. Not one time, but 2 times. The shit must have been so rank that she said I had to go back for a second sniff.
Who raised you?
A second dig in your ass.
Where the hell do you get this from?
I just be minding my business. The shit just come to me.
Man. No. So let me get this straight, man. We scratch it. We digging.
Yeah.
Not scratching. We actually got diggage. We down in there. We come up. We sniff. We dig again. More diggage.
More
come
diggage.
Up.
Why are people so gross?
We sniff. And then what? Do we touch phones?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, see, the camera didn't cut out. Because I'm sure whoever was videotaping was like, I'm disgusted by what you just did.
I'll get the fuck out of here.
You know what?
Right?
I want no phones up in this bitch.
That's why it's so important to wash your hands, man.
Oh, my God.
So, word to the wise people, all y'all out there spreading that shit because you don't wash your hands. You understand? People are out here digging in their ass and touching stuff. You, my friend, out in public, when you get home or get to the bathroom or get somewhere, wash your hands. You might have touched the phone after she dug in her ass and touched it. Now you're over there eating a Chick-fil-A sandwich without even washing your hands.
God damn. Chick-fil-A sandwich. Sounds good right about now.
I do it to him every time.
It's a weakness, goddammit.
No, this is something that always gets me like that. You ever go grocery shopping? And
all the time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the produce aisle where fruit is at, and I see somebody pick up some fruit and eat it without washing it.
Shit disgusting.
Huh?
People's nasty ass hands been grabbing all over this fruit. Oh yeah, people just eat fruit right in the section.
Who?
Grapes. I see people.
Who?
People in the store.
Who? What people?
That ain't just them. No.
Shut up.
No. Cause I done seen us do some foul shit in the store. Open a whole pack of some shit, bro. It's about who you are. What quality of person you are would do some old foolishness like that?
Everybody, because it's low quality people out here. People got low quality standards, man. Like, and you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, man, shit, man, y'all people out here so fucking selfish. It's retarded, man. It's ridiculous, man.
Don't be
like
nasty. Don't be gross.
Yeah, but that's it. I'll dig in my ass and touch this apple. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
See,
like, what attitude is that?
See, man, that's why I don't fuck with that fruit dog anymore. Any of that shit, unless it's bagged, unless that shit is sealed. You know what? The grapes and all that shit. I don't fuck with it.
Gotta wash your food.
You know what, man? And you know what my favorite fruit is right now? What I just been eating to keep my diet all the way right? Mangoes.
Mango's good, yeah.
And you got to cut them motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You can't get it but mine. So like even bananas. I got to peel them joints. Like, man, I used to eat plums and shit all the time. If I get them, I got to scrub them bad boys off real good. So, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh, shit, my chair. My bad.
I getting comfortable.
My bad. I used to have it's normally locked. The buttons. My fault. Yeah, man. What we got? What else we got? We got anything, man?
That's it.
We done today?
Man, I think we done today.
We done for the hey man, we done for the day, man. We ran through some topics, we hung out. I almost fell out my chair just now, man. What's up?
I got a shout out, man. I was talking about the ties.
Hold on, man. Hold on. So, Scholar, take me up top.
Straight up. So, I just want to give a shout out to my homeboy Dolo Godbody and the clergy. He's the one that hit me with the tie Noose situation. We were talking about that. That's a good friend, great music. Check him out, Dolo Godbody. So, hey, thanks for rocking with us this week, fellas.
51, take me up top.
Hey, man, as always, we appreciate y'all coming through, rocking with us on the morning show. I know y'all liking it. Y'all hitting me up, hitting us up, say, yo, we enjoy the morning show, so we appreciate that. New subscribers, come on in, hit that red button. You know what I'm saying? Current subscribers, hit that like button on your way out.
No doubt.
And we'll be back next week.
So, the champ is looking for guests for Conscious by Nature. If you are in the Columbus area, man, hit me on my Instagram or just hit me in the Conscious by Nature Instagram DM or something like that, man. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, man, I'm looking for some flair and some different perspective here in the city of Columbus. So, male or female, please be clean cut and professional. Don't come with no bullshit, okay? Because I don't entertain that. But if you're serious and would like to come in and sit with the Three Kings, please reach out to Conscious by Nature or reach out to me as an individual, and we'll get you on the show, man. So appreciate everybody tuning in this week, man. Appreciate all the love and support y'all been giving this show and how we growing very naturally and organically. So I applaud y'all for just staying down and staying consistent with us, man. So next week, man, the scholar, the genius, the champ. It's Conscious by Nature, everybody. Stay conscious.
Peace.
How y'all doing? This is Sean James, owner of Studio 6 and partner with Hair Drop as a chief barber. I'd like to take the time to introduce all my barbers and stylists here in Columbus on how to use the app.